I built probably three really good products over the last year, along with lots of kind of custom GPTs. But the things that we've built recently are tools that are going to help, smaller businesses, and I'm immensely proud of that. Now, one of the ones that I did create is for people that are in the beauty game. That could be hairdressers, it could be nail salons, it could be people that deal with kind of Botox and all that kind of thing. And what it is it's something that really helps not only marketing, but it also helps people come back time and time again. Now, and that's what I'm most proud of. It's not meant to be a tool that does anything other than help businesses. And I'm going to show you really how this kind of looks. So let me just share my screen if I can. Get rid of this and I'll get rid of this. Okay. Um, I'm going to talk through the actual page and the reason why I built it. Like I mentioned before, it's for hair, beauty, and aesthetics professionals. And it's basically it's regulars are always coming back into the shop, and that's fantastic. But there's those that kind of come, try it, maybe do it for a couple of times, and we lose them. And more often than not, we can keep these people, yeah, keep them coming back to the salon, to the store, whatever that might be. Because from our research, salon owners are losing something like 13-14% of clients, which is an awful lot. Now, if you're getting these people, I mean, you've done a lot of work. You've probably done some social media on there. You've taken photos. You've hope you tried your best to get these people to come back in or to keep remembering you. But life gets in the way, and that's what we're about here. So if you had something that was, something that's going to help, not having to chase people, not having to give discounts and no extra admin, then it should be something that's going to be really kind of right up your street, so to speak. So what we're seeing is if you have a look at the website, it's returnloop.co.uk, and it just shows some videos of how this actually looks. And I'll do a quick demo later, but there's a video there that you can see. And I mentioned earlier, it's for hairdressers, it's for barbers, it's for nail technicians, lash artists, aestheticians, and brow specialists, massage therapists, spray tan artists, waxing, blow dry bars, holistic and mobile beauticians. Now, I've also created this, and it's worth doing. Takes 2 minutes, and it's on returnloop.co.uk/audit. And it's going to ask you some questions. Is your salon quietly losing clients? And there's kind of 10 point audit, which you'll be able to do that. So you just start. Do you have a documented system to follow up with a client within 48 hours if they leave the salon without rebooking? And if you're honest with yourself, it's probably a no. If you haven't collected them there and then, you might look back through your diary and thinking, I've got a little bit of spare time. Let me try and give Maureen a call, Cindy a call. But there's nothing that's actually accurate within that. So more often than not, people are going to say no. Your reminders tailored to the service, e.g., 4 weeks for roots, 10 weeks for balayage, rather than the generic one size fits all text. And again, you've got to say yes or no. I mean, the system that we've created, there's drop down bars on there, so you can say, right, who's coming for what, and for which chair and for which, technician's actually looking after this one, or which, a beautician. So reminders should be specific to that particular person, just so it makes them feel a little bit more special and it's not generic, because that's the last thing you want. So let's just say no to that one. And again, you can do this. Feel free to just feel good. Feel in your own leisure time how this could possibly work. Next question is, if a client cancels and doesn't immediately reschedule, does a reminder automatically trigger to bring them back 2 weeks later? And if you're saying yes, brilliant. There might be some tools out there, but what you've got is there's no consistency. They might send a message and that's it. It's all done. We've created something that's going to send a number of messages after the fact. Because if they haven't come in, they're due to come in 2 weeks, we'll send them another message just saying, we've not forgotten you. We've got some space for you. And then there's a final one that goes out saying, we've not seen you for a little while. We'd love to get you back in, and that kind of thing. Now, these are made purely to do a duty of care and to help your customers, because time does get in the way, and we all know that. Now, if there was a way to kind of keep in touch with these people without harassing them, without kind of annoying them, that's the last thing we want. Then, th this is that tool, and it saves you so much time. It's not even funny anymore. So if a client cancels and doesn't immediately reschedule, does reminder automatically trigger to bring them back 2 weeks later? No, it doesn't. Can I also say you spend 0 minutes of your personal time manually texting clients to see if they want to come back? What do you think? Um, if you've got some spare, time in the chair, you want to try find some people. So can you also say you spend 0 minutes of your personal time? No, I can't say that. Does your current system work without your front of house staff having to remember to send the list at the end of the day? I don't know. Does it? You tell me. Can a client go from receiving your reminder to being booked in your diary in under 3 clicks? Some might have that. I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to say that my tool fixes literally everything and nobody else's does. That's just not the case. But it's specific to that person and that time frame and that actual person. And it says, do you have a way to automatically ask for a Google review only when a client confirms they're happy with their visit? Now, I built this in after the fact that I built this kind of reminder tool, and it's been the best thing I could have built. Loads of us do such great work, and we're a little bit nervous to ask for a testimonial, and you shouldn't have to be. If you had this tool where it basically sends a message when they have literally just left the chair, when they're feeling really good about it, they've had, some great work done, they're feeling happy, they're in the right frame of mind to do your review. That's when you should be asking these people, not 2 or 3 days later. It's when they're at the highest. It's when they're kind of not adrenaline, but their feeling of goodwill is there. So that's when you should be. So do you have a way to automatically? I would say no. Have you received 5-star Google reviews in the last 7 days without having to personally ask a client in the air? No, you haven't. If you say you have, then you've done something exceptional there. Most people don't get that follow up. Once they're out of the chair, once they're out of the salon, once they're on the bus home, in the car home, they've forgotten all about you until it's next time to come back in. And if you're asking then for another testimonial, it kind of feels a bit uncomfortable. So, and we've addressed that, and it is something that's massively turning your profit margins up. Do you know exactly which week next month will be quiet right now, and do you have an alternative way to fill that? If you do, I'm going to say that you do. And maybe you don't. I'm fairly sure you don't, but I'm going to say yes anyway, because some people will. If a client hasn't visited you in 4 months, does your system flag them at risk and reach out one last time? Does it? Maybe not. So there we go. So if you oh, you're right. Okay, that's about to go. Enter your email to see your full personalized results. So you just put in your email address there, and it's going to tell you all about this. So it's massive. They'll check your daily protocol service, all the questions that we've asked and your answers. This is not me creating these answers. You can say yes, no to any of these. And what this means for your salon is you are leaving thousands of pounds on the table every year, and you are. I'm really sorry, and I really don't want to be this blunt, but you are. And I want to prove this. And the reason I want to prove this is because I want you on for a long time. And that's why we do a 30-day free trial. And that's for you to get to know it, not for me. I understand how this works. And I understand how it works for other clients. So if we're getting your reviews and we're getting your people to book back in without you having to do too much work, then this should be a no-brainer. Now, it only costs at the moment about £25 a chair. That's it. That's it. And that is doing pretty much your marketing for you, and it's also doing your follow-ups. If you cannot see the value in that, then it's I'll start eating shoes. I think because whatever I think I've designed for you is just not what it should be. But I know for a fact it is. I want you to try the free trial. Check it out. Just have a go with it. It's returnloop.co.uk and just see what difference this will make to your business. Do the audit, and then from that audit, you're going to get some information sent to you on, every now and again, not a daily basis, but I think it's every 2 days. Just some information that's going to help you. And I've designed this as well for one particular reason. It's just to help you really kind of understand what market is there. If you're struggling, and most of us are, and it's not because of your service, and it's not because of your pricing, it's because everything's going up. The rent on your shop's going up, the products on your shops are going up, gas, electricity, it's all going up, and all these things you have to pay for. So if you do not have consistency in your chairs, then you've got a very big problem in your business. And I'd hate for you to kind of fail on that. This is a great tool. I'd love you to try it. Like I say, it's 30-day free trial. If I can't get you to convince after that, you just cancel it. No issues. And we'll say thank you for trying it. Now you know. Have a go, guys. See what you think. And let's see if we can get you some more business. Have a great day.